Hi FlossTube, it's Karen with KB Studio Creations.
And Jason with Karen.
So welcome back to any returning subscribers and welcome to any new subscribers. We're glad to have you here.
Welcome.
So I guess we'll get started. Jason hasn't done as much stitching lately because he's been cleaning up our house, which is good. Taking care of and organizing and all that good stuff.
Yes, lots and lots of work.
But he has done a little bit of model stitching for me, so that's really helpful.
And therefore I can't show you anything because she won't let me. I'm sorry. So what I'm doing right now is I'm organizing my stitching stuff because I meant to do that earlier.
And so, yeah. I think we will move into finishes next.
Oh, you're going to start with finishes.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious. I hadn't expected that. Okay. Finish number 1.
This
right?
was...
Because this is a personal thing, so I don't know if I can show it because I can't show my progress on the other thing. Because, sorry. I'm okay.
So since my last video, I designed and stitched and finished this design. So I'm calling it Navajo Bookmark 2, or Navajo Blanket Bookmark 2. I have one that I previously designed, and I will try to insert a picture here of that. And it's my most popular pattern right now, so I decided to, with some encouragement, to design another one. So I really enjoyed doing this, and yeah. I guess that's about all I have to say about it. But it's available in my Etsy shop if you are interested in it.
And I helped to finish it.
He did help to finish it.
I'm really good at doing this part. This part makes me happy. I don't know why, but it does.
And the next one, these are Sally Strawberry, Copy Corn, Bonnie Blueberry by Fuzzy Fox Designs. So these ones were freebies. She also has a whole big series of fruits and vegetables that you can buy, or there's like 12 that are freebies. So these were freebies. I stitched the top 2, Jason stitched the bottom, and he had the idea for how to finish this, and he picked out the fabric.
And the ribbon. Well, I had the idea for the ribbon. I didn't pick out the ribbon.
And he hung it, so this was definitely a joint effort between the two of us. And I love it because...
Mostly her.
I love it because it's like red, yellow, blue, but it's also like red, green, blue. So like, yeah, primary colors for primary colors or primary colors for like Webb. Anyways, that makes me happy. I don't know why. It's the small things in life. So we have that hanging in our kitchen now.
So bye.
He's going to go hang it up again.
So when Karen took it down, I'm hoping you guys can hear me. No need to change it. So Karen took it down so then she could show it in this video, and I looked over there and it wasn't hanging, and I started freaking out. I thought it had fallen and I couldn't find it, and then Karen looked at me, she was like, "What's up?" And I looked at her and I was like, "Oh, you took it down for the video." So yeah, gave me a minor heart attack this morning.
So this next one is, so Michelle Bendy Stitchy started this thing about using a junk journal to finish cross stitches. And I liked the idea, but I was like, I don't know what I would use for that. I don't have a junk journal. But then I saw Steel City Stitchers, and they were showing all the different things they were using for their junk journals. And so I came up with this idea. This is actually a photo album, and I'd gotten it to just use like the paper for...
There is stuff in here that is going to fall out.
Oh, sorry. I got it...
So it's a photo journal.
So I got it to try to... I was going to use it like the paper in finishing and stuff. But instead, it's now going to be... yeah. So this is A Stitcher Lives Here by Faye Walsh. It's in the Cross Stitcher magazine, March 2019. And I stitched it on 27 count
I need to figure out a way
linen.
to keep that down.
Yeah, it doesn't stay down.
That's irking.
So, but anyways, I just used some scrapbook paper and some stickers, and yeah, that's my start.
Finish?
My start of my junk journal. But
Oh,
it is
the start of the
finish.
junk journal, but a finish. You completely confused me. Just saying.
So yeah, that'll be fun to put things in over time. We're showing just the back of that.
Oh, okay.
So we'll do that next because he grabbed it. So this is a Christmas present, so I'm not showing the front yet, but I'm really proud of it because it was my first time. It was my first time stitching in silks, so you can't see that, but that was the thing. And then it was my first time stuffing it with
wood chips,
and my first time doing the chenille trim. And the filling it with wood chips was an idea I got from watching Kitten Stitcher, and the chenille trim. I watched.
Came with the kit, didn't it?
It came with the kit, but I was watching a tutorial by Lindy Stitches, Stephanie Webb, on how to do it. So I kind of followed that tutorial to try to put it on. So.
And then there's
Yay.
that cute little bow right there.
So yay for FlossTube and people sharing their wonderful knowledge with me.
Thank you.
So this next one has 2 pieces in it that are.
I just don't want to drop it.
So this, and it might be kind of hard to see because of the glare and stuff, but this has, this one is the Koalan Australia Bushfire by FFOs on 14 count hand-dyed Ada. And this one is Array of Hope by Blackberry Rabbit, 14 count hand-dyed Ada. And I don't think these are available anymore. They were patterns to, and the proceeds were used to raise money for the Australian bushfires earlier this year. But I put pictures of my grandpa with it because he served in Australia in World War II, and he also served a mission for our church afterwards. So I know these 2 pictures were taken in Australia, and then this one was when my grandparents went back and visited later on. And that's in Australia. This one, I don't know if it is or not, but it's in him. He's in like a military uniform, so I included it as well. But I really love this. I need to find a place to hang it in my house.
I've got a few ideas, but I got to see where it'll fit.
Yeah, I really enjoy doing that. It just makes me happy. It makes me think of my grandpa, which was fun working on this week and thinking about my grandpa.
That's all.
That's all the finishes, FFOs. So now to whips. So like every week, I worked on my black cat sitting on jack-o'-lanterns. These are a pattern I've already released. I released them as bookmark patterns, but I wanted to stitch them all on this beautiful fabric from Stitch Modern. And it's 14 count cobweb Ada. So each week I put 3 strands of thread into it. This is one of my oldest
cat
whips.
sits here?
That's the double.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just putting it a little at a time. I've already stitched all these before, so it's harder for me to feel motivated to work on it. So by putting 3 strands in each week, I will eventually get it done.
So 3 strands per Wednesday deal.
Yes, for Witchy Wednesday X Stitch. And then I worked on Bunny Lace Trio by Stephanie Webb, Lindy Stitches.
You're doing this one, right?
Yep, I'm doing that one. I started this during Stitchmaynia. And I'm doing it on 14 count yellow Ada. And sometimes I just needed an easy piece. It's upside down. Yeah.
Does it really matter at this point?
Yes, because that's the bunny's little legs.
This is the legs, huh? Just the legs?
No, these are
I know these are the legs.
So I.
Well, right now it could be the ears if you put it that way. That looks kind of like ears.
So I got a little bit more of this border done and started working on the bunny. So that's a nice piece to just work on sometimes when I need something that doesn't take too much brain power, because it's just one floss at this point, and it's 14 count Ada. So.
Oh yeah. I was like, it's only one floss at this point. I thought it was one floss all the time, but no, there's a little bit of other colors.
Show it so they can see too.
I don't know if they can, because it's hard to see because it looks kind of washed out right now. But there's some pink and some purples in it, and then there's some back stitching type stuff. Mm-hmm. Here it's a little easier because it's a darker color where it has green and a green back stitching. But anyways, there's a little bit of color in it.
I think to eventually do all 3 of these. I have some fabric I want to stitch the others on, but we'll see how long it takes, because that's just a purely personal project at this point, so it doesn't get quite as high of a priority. Because I've also been doing stitching on Christmas presents, but I'm not showing those because, yeah. Once Christmas is coming,
you'll see them at the beginning of next year, probably.
Yes.
So sorry about that.
But I also worked on Silent Night, The Caroling Berries by Erica Michaels. And it's on 32 count antique.
I got
linen,
it.
2/2. And I'm using coloring cotton bean cherry, and I'm really enjoying this. So I got some more progress done, and yeah, I'm stitching because it's a cool pattern, but one of my goals for this year is to stitch and finish a berry. So I need to get stitched and finished, and the finishing is a little scary, but I hear there's tutorials out there, so I will be watching those to get some help with the finishing. I also worked on Lavenders and Laces Celtic Summer, and this is my
big piece for the year sort of thing.
Well, no,
oh, no, this is your focus piece for the month.
Yeah, my focus piece for the month.
Gotcha.
And I have a lot of model stitching to do, so I won't probably be spending as much time on it as I wanted. But
goodness.
I did spend some time working more on this purple down here. And this whole purple section right here is, I want to at least finish that this month. So even if I don't get more than that done, I want to at least get that done this month.
By the way, can I just say that the back of this looks really, really cool. Because the back stitching, you can't tell it because it's too detailed. But it makes me think of jellyfish.
Jellyfish?
Yeah.
How does it make you feel like jellyfish?
Because, like, these dangling things right here, they go back and forth and they look like jellyfish. They look like jellyfish tentacles for, like, a Portuguese man of war or something. It's, like, super intricate. It looks really cool. But the front looks really cool, too.
He was just talking about how these look on the back, but...
Yeah. So, anyway.
So, I'm making progress on that, and I will intersperse that with my model stitching and Christmas present stitching and everything this month.
Which reminds me, I need to start working again on a lot of stitching. Sorry, Christmas present stitching. So, is this the one you did?
Yeah. So, it was called the 100 Embroidery Stitches SAL by Fiber Artists of Facebook. They only ended up releasing like 33, and it was supposed to be like you were stitch one a week. I've worked on this for a year and a half. But I did do the Lazy Daisy stitch recently because I needed it for a model, and like I love the Lazy Daisy stitch, but it's been a while since I've done it. So I wanted to do that one so I could practice it, and that was the next stitch on that I needed to do in the SAL. So I will eventually hopefully get them all stitched. I think there's 33 or so out.
Are these cross-stitching stitches or just embroidery stitches?
They're embroidery stitches.
Because I know that the French knot is one that goes into a lot of cross stitches.
Mm-hmm.
So
they're kind of cool. I'm enjoying doing it. I still prefer cross stitch, but it's fun to try out these different stitches. So
yes.
show it one more time.
Okay.
So
far she's done the Pekingese, the sheer, sheaf, I can read, sheaf, French knots, the couching, the stem stitch, which is that one, the
I have no idea how to pronounce it.
guilloche, I think is how that's pronounced, because it's a French word, and French never pronounces like it looks. So guilloche is what I'm saying. The fishbone, the woven wheel, and now the Lazy Daisy. So it's on show it one more time.
No, I was going to show. So originally I was going to make it into like a little book, but I don't think it's going to fill up that much since there's only 33. So we'll see what I end up doing with it. I might just have extra fabric I can use for something else.
Yep, we'll see.
Yeah, that's that. So I have some people doing some model stitching for me, so thank you so much for the people doing model stitching.
Thank you. As someone who's doing model stitching right now, thank you. I understand. It's a lot.
I'm feeling a little less overwhelmed. I still have a lot that I'm personally doing, and that is overwhelming because I want to get it all done, and it takes time, and then my wrist starts hurting, and I get frustrated and stressed, and it's all good. It's all good. Oh, Happy Mail, which I don't know where it's buried here somewhere.
Some of it's here.
That should all be over there.
Okay, well here, I'll hand those to you. And then...
We always seem to be doing laundry at the wrong time. Well, I can start putting
Well, we always record on Saturday, and Saturday is when we do laundry, so... And that's what happens. Okay, so there's this thing, right?
Yeah, that was... So one of my model stitchers sent a model she had stitched back to me, and she sent some goodies as well. So that's this. So this one, I feel like I've seen these somewhere. They're available in some store or something. I don't know, like another FlossTube or someone. I don't know. But cross stitch loading, new project coming, and then I heart FlossTube. So those are really cute, and they're just little pieces of cardstocky like stuff. So those are cool. And then she sent me a cute card. And so she also sent me, a friend of hers had started this pattern and wasn't going to finish it. So she sent me the pattern and what had been stitched. So this is Blessed Nativity Sampler. And I think I know who I want to stitch this for. We'll finish stitching it for. And it's got like...
Is it for the person in your family who really loves Advent calendars?
No.
Is it for your mom?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So she doesn't watch the video, so it's not too big of a worry. But that's how much was done. So I will start from this point and finish it. And that's just on like some 14 count Aida.
And like it's got the floss with it too. So.
And I don't know, this may not be something I start soon. We'll see. Once again, I'm overwhelmed with the amount of stitching I've got.
Oh, there's a needle in here too.
Yeah, it does have a needle. But it's a sharp one, not really a cross stitch one, so I don't think I'll use it.
Okay.
But anyways, so I really liked those. And my model stitch, you can't see it, but you can see the fabric. So I need to figure out how I want to finish that one. I have a lot of FFOing to do as well. But I'm grateful I've gotten a little bit done lately.
Is that all the Happy Mail?
That's all the Happy Mail, and then just we bought some supplies. When Jason went to Walmart, because he does all the shopping right now, I don't do that. He picked up some floss. He picked up some floss and fabric.
So we were out of white stuff, white Aida. So I had to go to the store and get some white Aida. And then we needed a whole bunch of this for test stitch I'm doing, this brown color. And then I don't want to pull them all out. There's yellows, reds, whites.
He just got some of the colors we needed. So that was nice.
It's nothing like super fancy. It's just standard DMC floss. So
that's about it. It seems like it'll be a short video. Oh wait, giveaway. We need to do a giveaway.
Oh, okay.
So I was gonna do a giveaway last time because I'd done an extra one but I forgot. So we're just gonna be.
We'll just do it every other week starting now.
Exactly.
So the first thing is cross stitch and country crafts.
And this is from March, April '91. And it's got these, let me see if I can show you some other projects in it. So it's got these farm animals, and it's got some, and it's for needlework pattern. Oh, it's got this pretty fan. Let's see, what are some other patterns?
The publishing of this looks very 90s, I'm just saying.
It's got some vegetables.
So, very much more country style.
Aloha.
In the needle crafting here, cross stitching, because there's, yeah.
Sometimes they don't put the patterns near where the pictures are, so I get confused. Anyways, it's got some patterns. So if you want this, just say
country crafts
or magazine.
Yes. Oh yeah, because that's the only magazine that we have.
Right.
Okay. Next up. Oh, this is sad to lose. Oh.
You're not going to stitch it.
No, I'm not. But at the same time, I kind of want to. So the next one is countable plantables. And it just has a whole bunch of different patterns for different plants.
So let's see if I can read some of these on them. I can't read it. It's too small.
So African violet. Oh, yeah, it is way too small.
Anyways, it's got some patterns. It's an older pattern.
Yeah.
These are like, it's got handwritten symbols, but if you want that, you can say the plants.
And then we have from the Psalms, which are just little sayings from Psalms. Some of them include, unto thee, O God, we do give thanks. Open thou mine eyes that I may behold wondrous things. And we are his people and the sheep of his pasture. So those are just a few of the ones that are on there. Just put Psalms for this one if you're wanting it.
Yeah. So you can say as many as you want. Be over 18. Don't say giveaway.
I'm hot all of a sudden. I don't know why.
It's a hot. It's starting to warm up here. We've had a nice, pretty cool spring, but it's now starting to get hot out.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of 90s days. So.
So just say which ones you want. And I was realizing a lot of the people who enter are the same. So what I'm going to start doing because I only am going to give it to one person. They can give as many as they want of it. But if someone else wants one of the patterns that isn't really one, I'm going to put a sticky note on it and save it. So if the person wins a future giveaway, I will just send that in with it. So if you want these, let me know.
And if you don't win, don't be disheartened.
You may get it later.
Yeah.
We'll see. But I mean, these are all patterns. I want them to go to people who want them. But I just can't pay a ton of shipping every time. So, yeah, say what you want. We should hopefully be back in 2 weeks, but we'll see. Definitely at least 2 weeks. So, Yeah.
Sorry, I'm now reading all these Psalms going, oh, these are cute.
They are cute, but once
I wouldn't, yeah,
we don't think we'll
won't
ever stitch them. So pass them on to someone else.
Yeah.
So I think that's all. Happy stitching.
Happy stitching. Bye.